This is Judy coming to you from my Scrapbook Loft, and I'm here to do, sorry about the shaking of the iPad on the desk. I did not mean to do that. I am in a winter Christmas collab with Live with Patti and Kathy's Favorite Things. And there's a list of us that'll be down below in the description box that are participating in this. And it's Crafter's Choice. And it's a winter theme craft and a Christmas theme craft. The winter theme is to be up on November the 29th. Yes. And the Christmas will be December the 6th. So I was inspired for my winter theme by Christian's Crafty Adventures, I believe is her name. I watched her in a live the other night do a coffee themed cafe, and she used cardstock, 110-pound cardstock. But I have made these boxes many times, but she gave me the idea to make it a coffee. And this is mine. I make mine with chipboard. This is my coffee mug for winter. I've used the paper pad, Paper Studio All Seasons, and it's a 100 paper pack. And it's got all seasons in it, and I have used out of it several times. Now, this is just paper. It's not cardstock. It's just paper. So that's what I'm using. I'm using the winter theme out of it. Whoops, sorry. And this is what I have made with my coffee mug. It's like you get at a restaurant. And this is the band around it, but I didn't go all the way around. I just put it on the front. I cut me a hole out and put diamond dust here. Like I said, I used the paper from the winter theme all the way around on the bottom, and that's my logo. And it's my stamp logo, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is. And then I made a little like headband around the top out of blue cardstock that I have gotten at Walmart, and it's in their color block paper pad. And this is some trim that I got from Hobby Lobby. And then the pom-poms I made, and I used this fuzzy, it's yarn. I used this for these pom-poms, and I hung them from the side, and I made bows on the side out of ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I have put this purplish blue crinkle in it. I thought that was just so pretty. And have you all ever thought you had something in your cabinet and you went to get it, and you didn't have it? Well, that's what I did with my cocoa. I was going to put packs of instant cocoa in it, but I don't have any. So I mixed up some cocoa and sugar, and I'll put the instructions on how to mix this up with your milk. You just add milk and in a cooker and heat it up. And it depends on how much you want to heat up as to how much cocoa you use. If you just want a cup, you just use like a teaspoon or a teaspoon and a half. It depends on how much chocolate you want. And it's already mixed with sugar, so it's ready to heat and go. And I'm going to add some stir sticks to that. I've got them here. I will be putting some stir sticks in a bag. I just opened these, and my hands are clean because these came in a pack of like 100. So I'm not going to put 100 in, but I'm going to tie a bow around them and put them in a bag. I'll do that right now. I said, I just washed my hands before I handled them. Now to find my bags I wanted to use. Here we go. I'm going to put a ribbon around them. I'll put a ribbon around them and put them down in the bag. So I'm going to put those there, and I'll be decorating the container. This is a Rubbermaid container. And I'm going to put some pinwheels inside. Let me raise you up just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Going to be some pinwheels in here. I've got some lace on the pinwheel, and we're going to make one of these pinwheels together, okay? So that's some pinwheels that I've got put in there. So we're going to make some of these pinwheels together, and my desk is a mess, you all. Yep. So I'm going to bring you back down. This is, I think it's 6.5 by 6.5. Let me make sure. No, this one's 5.5 by 5.5. Okay? And it's just a square. And you're going to fold it on a diagonal. On two sides. Now I'm going to mark my center so that I can see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to get my big bite, put it on the biggest circle, and do that first. Well, shoot, need it back, because then we're going to take on each corner of the triangles, we're going to make a circle, we're going to cut a hole, punch a hole, okay? And we want to punch it up before we cut it because it's not so flimsy. Just like that. Now we're going to go on the next one. I'm sure most of you have made pinwheels. Just like this, so that you have this triangle has a hole, and you want to do it on the same end of every triangle, the same end. Now we're going to cut up this crease right here, this fold. And we want to leave about an inch from the center. On all 4 folds. I'm having a hard time seeing that today. There we go. And now you all, I bought these We Are Memory Keepers pinwheel makers. Let me show you. Let me get one over here. They look like this, and they're from We Are Memory Keepers. And I painted them with metallic blue acrylic paint, I think. Folk art, yep, acrylic paint. This is what I used because I wanted them to have the winter look. And they come with these pinwheel makers, okay? And we're just going to put that right on here, just like that. And then it has a piece like this, and that goes on, this circle goes on this end, just like that, because that's what turns. Now, I like to glue mine down. We're going to bring that up and put it right on that hole, just like that. And then we're going to bring the opposite end over. And we're going to put that one on. Now you don't have to do this. You don't have to glue it. You can just put it on there. But I have found it easier to do it this way because I just did. Found it easier to do it like this. And you just line those holes up. It just, to me, it just reinforces it more. I also found it easier to just snip those a little bit so that they slide on easier. Wrong scissors. It's my fussy cutting scissors. Just a little bit. And then this just slides on here. Like so. And I always bring it back down and shape those. Make them round. That crease that's in them wants to make them flat. Okay, now I'm going to put another color on here. I'm putting the snowflake on there from the paper pad. I'm going to mark that so I can see that center. And then I'm going to do all 4 of my corners, and I want to do them the same all the way around as that other one. If I don't, I'm going to have this backwards, so hopefully I have it right. Hopefully I have them on the right corners, because if I don't, I'll just have to make another one. Scissors on this one. Let's see it better. Fold it up like so. About an inch from the circle, the center. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue these down. Like I said, you can just put this on there without gluing them, but they pop up open, and I don't like that. So make them round, like so. Oh, please tell me I've got it right. And I don't. You know what? I'm going to use it anyway. Just going to use it anyway. I'm not going to snip this one because this is just paper, and it will go on easier than that cardstock did. So that's what we're doing. Nope, I don't like that. So I gotta do it again. I have to make me one for that one. I can remember how I did that one now. Yeah. I know. Let's see. How did I do that? I did it on this end, so I need to do it on that end. All right. Let's start with that first, so I'll know what I'm doing. Hopefully this is right. Like I said, you want to do them all the same all the way around. Now my center. Yeah, seems like I had the hole on the right side a while ago. Grab my scissors, so. So this should be right. Okay. Put that off of there. And I just tore that, but it'll be all right. It will still work. So I'm going to glue it. And it's going to be the first one I glue down, so it'll be all right. It'll work. Bring this one over. Big Bite has a hard time with these. It's just paper. Just the paper. Of course, I've had that Big Bite for so many years, I probably need to run some Reynolds wrap through it to sharpen it up. Go. Puffy. Yeah, here we go. that look wintry? Looks wintry to me. And then I'm going to put a circle on the front of it, just because I like to do that. I punched a hole there. Now I'm going to take my 1-inch circle punch, center it up, I put lace on those two. I'm not putting lace on this one. I just want to put something in the front here to make it pretty. See, the circle just made it a little prettier. And then there is an end cap to these that goes on the end of this, like so. And you can place that wherever you want to on this stem. And then you just, it works. If you have enough wind. There's another one made. So I'm going to put that down in there. Now, I got to make one for this one, and I got to remember to put the holes on the right side of the triangle. Yep. So that it comes out on the same, in the same direction on both of the pinwheels. Pin. So I can see that X in the center there. Now this one I want on the right side of the triangle. Okay. Gotta be able to see where that fold is. Okay. One inch from the top. No, I didn't go all the way through there. I'm going to have to sharpen that thing up. Yes, I am. Y'all, I haven't decided if I'm going to do a giveaway on this or not yet. I don't know. And like I said, I'm only doing this so that it makes this cardstock easier to put on the doohickey thingy. And this just slides right on here. For some reason, the ones that used to be yellow, it doesn't want to slide all the way down. Maybe if I got one out of the yellow package. Let's try that one. See if that works. You would think they'd all be the same size, wouldn't you? You would think. Let's see. Nope. They are the same size. It's the straw that's different. Okay. Alright, so it's on there pretty tight. I'm not going to force it anymore. Oops. And then I'm going to take this end here, this cylinder here. I'm going to put it on here. And you'll hear it click. Now I'm going to put this one on. There we go. Make them circles. A little rounder. Oops, that one there. There we go. And now I'm going to put this one on. Yep. Going in the same direction. There we go. Just like that. Get my circle. Because I just wanted something pretty in the front of it. Here's the end, the little cap for the end of it, and it pops on too. You'll hear it pop. There we go. Look at that, how pretty that is. Not wintry looking. I've got 4 of them in here. I don't know that I'll put them all in here when I do whatever, but see the lace in this one? Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? It just makes it a little harder to... Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. Then to put my cocoa down in there, I'll fluff that shred up. I may have to put something underneath it. Now let me wash my hands with some baby wipes after handling the glue and stuff. And get some clean ribbon over here off the roll. And get me a clean piece of copy paper. Lay this out here. And if whoever gets these, if I do send them out, if they're worried about them not being clean, they don't have to use them. And I'm going to put a ribbon around that. Hold on just a minute. Let me get me some more. I've got it short now. I have to get up. Got it so short now. I got to get up. Well, I can't even get it now. I've cut it off so short. There we go. Actually, it's at the end. Well, you all, I am not very good at tying bows. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. As good as I can get it. So this is my winter theme. It's going to be like this. Now you all, there's somebody I want to make one of those windmills for. And I'm making it a lot bigger. A lot bigger. And I've got that on there already, but I'm going to take that off because I've got something else I want to do. I've got one. This is 7.5 by 7.5. I'm going to make this bigger for someone. There we go. Mark my X. Now, so in order to get it to go in that direction, I believe I need my, on the right side of my triangle. not, I'll just make another. And then another, and another. Till I get them done. Let's see if I got it right. Okay. Oops, forgot to pump my center. The opposite side over. And this one. I had those skewer sticks laying there. I was going to stiffen up those straws, but I don't think they need it. They're already pretty stiff. Except that one. I bent that one. Trying to put that thing on the end of it, so I am gonna reinforce it. Snip just a little bit. Want it to be able to slide on there a little easier. And please say I've got it going in the right direction. Oh, and I do. Okay. Pull it out a little bit. It's hanging on the straw. Push it out. Gotta be windy to do those things. Now I am going to reinforce this one. Let's see how many it takes, because I bent it. It's going to take, ow, poked myself, you all. That had a splinter in it. I think it's just going to take two. Let's see. Yeah, two is all it's going to fit. So we're going to run some glue along this. And then this one. And then we're going to push that up in there. And it should work. There we go. And that's stiffened it back up. Look how pretty that is. Just how pretty that is. And it's winter. Got this blue metallic paint on it. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Patti, for letting me be part of the collab. This was so much fun to create. So much fun. Please, you all, if you're not subbed to Kathy's Favorite Things or Life with Patti, please go over and sub to them. Show them some of that crafty love. And then in the description box below is a list of all of the participants. And if you're not subbed to them, please sub to them and let's try to show each other support. I want to thank you all for watching. Hugs to you from me, and God bless.